Friday, July 10th, 2015. I am Frankie Fingerdecks, and you're watching an all-new episode of Ask Frankie Friday.
Ask Frankie Friday. Not today. Don't ask him today. Ask Frankie Friday. Well, maybe you should ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. You know what? Go ahead and ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. Then he'll answer you on Friday.
That's right. What? Homies, we're not messing around today. The video was supposed to be up Monday, but you know how we do it, so we're getting right into it.
Let's answer your questions.
Alright, homies, the first question comes from the homie Emil Silball. Will you ever stop using an Aphlikshun K deck as your main deck? That is a very good question. I hope not. Hopefully, I can get a hold of the owner of Aphlikshun and ask him to please make me a couple K decks. But really, they last forever. So if I could get a couple new ones, I'd be sick. I still have my very first K deck and every one I've ever gotten, so...
It is what it is.
Like this one here, it's gotta be 2, maybe 3 years old. Still going fine.
It is what it is.
But I hope not.
Alright guys, second question of the day comes from the homie Brian Films. Hey Frankie, what trucks do you use? Right now I'm using some Yellowwood Y trucks. Very, very good for me. I have 2 sets of them right now. The first set I ever bought were blue, and that was a few years ago, but they lasted well over a year with 0 problems, so I went ahead and got these a year or 2 ago.
I don't remember.
But yeah, I've never had any problems with either set. Super duper good, so I can't complain about them. I really need to do a review. Probably the next set I buy, my 3rd set, I will do a review while they're still nice and new. But it is what it is. I use them a lot with my big gorilla hands. And they have performed and lasted perfectly. So I'm all about the Y trucks. Alright homies, the third question of the night comes from the homie Nathaniel Bisbee. Do you have an actual concrete park? You know what? I don't. Just a couple wooden parks. I do, though, have a few concrete obstacles. I would like to have an entire concrete park. Maybe I'll start a new project, you never know. Alright guys, the fourth question comes from the homie Melanie Smith. How many fingerboard ramps and rails do you have overall?
Tough question.
Well, let's see. I've been getting fingerboard obstacles here and there for the past 6 years, so I've got quite a few. But you can check out my What's in Frankie's Ramp Closet video. In that video, I take every single obstacle out of the ramp closet and show it in the video.
One at a time.
But I do need to update the video, but mostly everything in that video is what I've got still, except for a couple on knick-knack paddywhacks.
But, yeah.
For the most part, check out my What's in Frankie's Ramp Closet video.
You'll see all my stuff.
Alright guys, the fifth question of the day comes from the homie D-Train Got Swag 12.
Frankie, have you ever gotten to a store and then realized your fingerboard's in your pocket, so you break it out and have a sesh?
You know what, that sounds awesome, but that has never happened to me. The reason why is because I try not to ever put my fingerboard in my pocket.
Like, ever. Ever, ever.
The reason is, I always forget stuff in my pocket, and I throw my pants or shorts or whatever in the washing machine. Ruin! So yeah, I definitely don't want to put my fingerboard in my pocket. Plus, if you put it in your back pocket,
And you're a big old gorilla like me and you...
Plop down.
you could break it. So, tons of reasons I don't put it in my pocket, so I try never to put a fingerboard in my pocket.
It is what it is.
That was a very good question, so I want to go ahead and ask you guys the same question. Where do you keep your fingerboard? So make sure you put a comment below, and be sure to also comment for the new comment contest question, which is coming up at the end of this video. So, you guys have got a couple comments to make. Number 1, where do you keep your fingerboard? Number 2, answer the comment contest question. Alright guys, and for the 6th and final question of the night, I'm adding a question that I've been getting a lot, and I have answered it before, but I don't want people to be confused about this. Alright, the question is...
How can I be on the Weirdo Wheel?
Now, to be on the Weirdo Wheel, you have to send in a Frankie Mail order. Not just Frankie Mail, but an order. And the reason I do that is because it's kind of like a little bonus for the homies that order an FSS product, even if it's only 1 sticker. FSS stickers are $1 each, plus I always toss a free sticker in with every order, so really, $1 is getting you 2 FSS stickers and a shot at a spin on the Weirdo Wheel.
2 stickers and you're a contestant on the Weirdo Wheel for $1? What?
But yeah, don't tell anyone that. It's kind of a secret.
Sheboygan.
Let's read some Frankie mail.
Alright homies, the first letter of the day is from the homie Astor P, who lives in Austin, Texas. He sent $8. Let's see what he has to say. Frankie, I'm sending you $8 for 1 pack of Weirdo Wheels and 1 FSS chair. The chair can be any color, and could you please sign it?
Yes.
Thanks a lot, homie. Astor P. P.S. You are the best.
Thank you.
Could you please put my picture on the wall of fame?
You already know.
And check it out right here. Astor took advantage of my Learning to Draw with Frankie segment, and he drew Muggy, and he did really, really good. You got the grip gap on the skateboard and everything, and I can can tell he's hot cocoa because of the steam lines.
Nice.
And he also wrote How to Draw with Frankie.
Yeah.
But that is a very, very good muggy. But thank you, Aster, for sending in a very cool drawing and Frankie Mail order. And yes, you will be on this week's Weirdo Wheel twice. I forgot to put you on twice last week, so I'm getting it in there this week.
You will be on there twice.
Because you had 3 orders in total.
It is what it is.
Alright, homies, the next one is from the homie Alex T, who lives in Fresno, California. Alex did not have an order, but he sent in a very cool picture, and we're going to check it out right now. Alex also watched the Learning to Draw with Frankie segment, and he drew a very, very cool muggy. Check it out. Muggy's filling over the top. Nice. He colored it in. He's got yellow teeth, which is kind of gross, but
It is what it is.
he's got the mustache that looks like a fingerboard deck. He's got a star on his mug. He put the cool bottom of the mug. He's got red wheels, cool fingers. That's a very, very good job.
You're definitely an artiste.
And he put DC Mega Ramp. So that is a very, very sickety muggy. Thank you very much, Alex T, for sending in an awesome muggy drawing. Thank you very much for watching FSS and participating in drawing a muggy and then sending them in. I will put that on the Frankie frame.
You already know.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Zane M, who lives in Columbus, Ohio. He sent in $1. Let's see what he has to say. Alright, Zane says, Dear Frankie, I would like 1 remix sticker. And for the free sticker, could I please have an extra crispy?
Yes.
Thanks, your homie Zane M. And Zane also sent in a very, very cool picture. It's kind of a big picture with a bunch of little pictures in it. Right there's a
Yeah.
fingerboard. Right there's a little Frankie saying
Yeah.
he's doing a flip trick onto a cool rail.
That is very sickety.
Over here there's a bench ledge obstacle on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right there he wrote, I love burgers. And right there's another
Yeah.
fingerboard.
Vans.
That is very, very sickety. Thank you very much for your Frankie Mail, Zane. Be on the lookout in the mail soon for your Frankie Mail, and you will be a contestant on this week's Weirdo Wheel. Thank you very much, buddy. Alright guys, the next Frankie Mail, the person did not put their first name, so all I have is a last name, so I will refer to him as Homie Harbarook from Canada. And he did send in a $5 order from Canada, but I just wanted to show the awesome envelope. Check it out. This is obviously the back of the envelope. I won't show you the front because of his address, but check out that envelope. That is very, very cool, very colorful. It says Wall of Fame, question mark, question mark. It's got little FSS's in the stripes. That is very, very sickety. I can tell that took quite a while. Off the hook.
Attention to detail.
Thank you very much, Homie Harbarook, and be on the lookout in the mail soon for your Frankie Mail. And shout out to all the Canadian fingerboarders.
Keep doing your thing, homies.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Tyson B, who lives in Sandy, Utah. He sent in $7 for 1 chair and 2 stickers, but we're just gonna check out Tyson's picture today.
Alright.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Frankie FD for Fingerdecks.
Oh, super
Smooth. He's got the beard lined up nice. Finger legs. A very nice fingerboard. That is really, really off the hook. I'm definitely going to color that in and scan it for the Frankie frame. Tyson B, you really outdid yourself this time. That is very off the hook awesome. Thank you very much for watching FSS and sending in a Frankie Mail order. You will be a contestant on this week's Weirdo Wheel as well, so stay tuned.
Scary.
Be on the lookout in the mail soon for your Frankie Mail. Alright guys, I want to show you one more drawing, and this last one is from the homie Jacob G, who lives in Bellflower, California. He actually sent in a $2 order for 2 stickers, so let's go ahead and check out his picture. FSS.
Spitfire. Yeah.
Check it out.
It's me. Looks just like me.
Check out the finger legs. He's got the high kicks on the fingerboard just like I do. I don't think my ears are that big. Maybe they are.
Okay.
I can hear you. FSS chair, that is very, very cool. And in his letter, he did ask if I could put this on the Wall of Fame.
And you already know I will.
I'm gonna scan it and put it on the Frankie frame. Jacob G, thank you very much for watching FSS and sending in a very cool picture. And for putting in an FSS order. You will be on the Weirdo Wheel this week.
So stay tuned, buddy.
Alright, I gotta say thank you to everyone who's ever sent in Frankie Mail with or without orders. I appreciate them all. I read them all myself 100%. I don't have someone read them or anything weird like that. It's all me. I open them, I read them, I look at them, and I still have every piece of Frankie Mail I've ever gotten. If you don't believe me, check out my Instagram. I laid them all out on the floor one time. And it went on for miles.
As far as the eye could see. Nothing but Frankie Mail.
Alright, homies, what are we getting into now? I know. Let's... What up, homies, and welcome back to the FSS channel's #1 game show, the Weirdo Wheel.
That's right.
You guys know how it works. All the homies who send in Frankie Mail orders get a shot at a
Spin.
Let's meet this week's contestants. Right up here we got the homie Aster P from Austin, Texas. Over here we got Aster P from Austin, Texas. What? That is not a mistake. I was supposed to have Aster on the wheel twice last time and I didn't, so he's on there twice this time. Next up we got Emilio V from Belleville, Michigan. Homie Harbarook from Canada. Jacob G from Bellflower, California. And last but not least on wheel #1, Jonathan P from Pembroke Pines, Florida. Alright, for wheel #2, we got the homie Justin S from Salt Lake City, Utah. Kevin Jason C. from Glendale, Arizona. Luke M. from Burbank, California. Tyson B. from Sandy, Utah. Wesley Y. from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And last but not least, the homie Zane M. from Columbus, Ohio. Since we got 12 homies this week and 2 name wheels, we're gonna look for one homie from each of the 2 wheels. So let's get right into it and spin for our first homie. First homie, who are you gonna be? Who knows? Remember, if it lands in there, we're gonna spin again. Just a little reminder. Alright, Astro B's got double his chances on this one. But it could be anyone, so cross your fingers, homies. Homie number 1, who are you? Emilio V. Siggity! Alright, that means homie Emilio V is getting today's first spin. Now we need to put up the second name wheel and spin for homie number 2. Alright, it landed on Emilio V on the first name wheel. Now we're looking for one homie from the second. So, who's it gonna be? Who knows? But I'm gonna give it a really good spin right now. Everyone cross your fingers. Homie number 2, who are you? Spin again! What? Spin again! What? Zane M! Alright! So Emilio V is getting today's first spin. The homie Zane M is getting the second. Now we need to spin for prizes. Allow me! Whoa! Look at that! We got the prize wheel all set up. The homie Emilio V is up first. Zane M is up second. So Emilio, this one's for you. Emilio V, what are you gonna win? I don't know, but I'm keeping it right up there at original. Like I always do about this time. Alright, so Emilio V, cross your fingers. Whatever it lands on is what you're gonna receive. Alright, here we go. Slippy tape. Siggity! Alright, that means the homie Emilio V will be receiving a free pack of Slippy tape in the mail soon. Be on the lookout for that real soon, homie. Next up, we got the homie Zane M. Whatever it lands on is what you're gonna win, Zane. So cross your fingers, Zane, and hopefully it lands on whatever you want it to land on. And here we go, I'm gonna give it a really good spin right now. Here we go. Yo-yay and head stickers. Siggity! Gnarly! That means Zane M will be receiving a free yo-yay and head sticker in the mail soon. Be on the lookout for that, homie. Alright! Now, regular Frankie asked me to close out the video, so I just want to say thanks again to everyone who sent in Frankie mail. And if you would like a shot at a spin as a contestant on a Weirdo Wheel, all you gotta do is send in a Frankie mail order. Yo-yay! Alright, my bubbles, stay tuned for the comment contest coming up at the end of this video. Make sure you enter, and then email your trick clips to possibly be featured right here on FSS. While you're at it, email your pics and drawings for the Frankie frame and represent. Send in your Frankie mail and or buy an FSS product for a chance at the wheel. Ask a question for the next Ask Frankie episode. Thank you guys for watching and supporting FSS. I know Frankie really appreciates. Now, very, without calling Uncle Larry, here we. I will see you guys sooner than later. FSS Comment Contest.